All right, guys, I came across this funny picture online and I just wanted to share it with you, okay? And teach you 3 ways to say pay attention, okay? So in this video, I'm gonna teach you 3 ways to say pay attention to something. Okay, so look at this picture, all right? So there's a guy, he's drinking wine and he's looking in the mirror. Okay, so there's not 2 people in this picture, it's just 1 person. When I first saw this picture, I thought there were 2 people, but no, it's one guy looking into a mirror, okay? And he's drinking wine, and above the picture it says, when the doctor says you need to watch your drinking. When the doctor says you need to watch your drinking. Guys, there's some nice dogs over there. Really white. Like, look at the nice white canal, fresh snow. And then there's that white dog. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but the dog is almost as white as the snow. It's kind of cool. So, so this picture, it says, when the doctor says you need to watch your drinking. Okay, so what does this mean? To watch your drinking. Watch. So he's looking into the mirror and he's watching himself drink his wine, right? Is that what the doctor meant? Did the doctor mean you should watch yourself drinking alcohol? No, the doctor didn't mean that, right? Watch is another way to say pay attention to. Okay, so if the doctor says watch your weight, that means you're too fat, and the doctor is trying to, in a nice way, say that you need to pay attention to your weight, right? The doctor's not saying watch your weight in a mirror, right? So, you know, that's how doctors talk a lot. They would say, you know, watch your weight. That's a nice way to say you're too fat. Try to pay attention to your weight, okay? So it's a way to say pay attention, watch. Do you watch your weight? You know, if you weigh yourself every day, like here in Canada, a lot of people have a bathroom scale. A scale is something you use to weigh yourself, right? So if you have a bathroom scale and you weigh yourself every day, you could say, I watch my weight. You know, you're keeping, you know, you're keeping track of your weight, you're keeping track of your calories, how much you eat, how much you drink, right? So you're watching your weight, you're watching your calorie intake, right? That just means to pay attention to. Now the word watch is also the clock on your wrist. I don't have a watch, but if you ask me, Mark, what's the time? I wouldn't be able to tell you because I don't have a watch. I'd have to pull out my cell phone and tell you the time. How about you? If I ask you, what time is it right now? Would you look at your watch, or would you pull out your cell phone? I'm betting you would pull out your cell phone. Most people, do people even wear watches these days? Guys, do you have a watch? Let me know down in the comments, do you wear a watch? I don't know. I always just check my cell phone, all right? So, now there's another word that is a synonym to this, okay, that I want to teach you. Same meaning, okay? And the word is monitor. Monitor. A monitor is a giant lizard. A giant lizard. You didn't see that coming, did you? I threw a curveball in there, guys. You thought I was gonna say monitor is another way to say pay attention to, but I said monitor is a giant lizard. So I threw a curveball. That means I did something that you weren't expecting, right? But the thing you were expecting is also correct. Okay, monitor means to watch, okay, to pay attention to something, right? But a monitor is also a giant lizard, okay. I don't know what kind of animal those are. I don't know where they live. They don't live in Canada, guys. Where do monitors live? Do you have monitors in your country? They might live in like Indonesia or Australia? Guys, I don't know. Let me know if you know about I don't know if I've ever seen a monitor. I don't think I've ever seen one in real life. Maybe in a zoo. I think I've seen monitors in zoos. But it's a kind of big lizard. It almost looks like a crocodile, almost, right? So so that is a kind of animal, monitor. Now, monitor also means a computer screen. Okay, so if you have you know those old-fashioned computers where you had the huge like CPU, the tower thing, and then you would buy that piece, and then you could go buy a monitor depending on what size you wanted, right? So I remember back when I was in high school, everybody had computers like that. Nobody really had laptops in those. I mean, there were laptops, but most people had like a desktop computer in their house, right? So they had the CPU or the tower, and then they had the monitor, right? So that is called a monitor. So monitor has three meanings here: the animal, the computer screen, and the verb to watch something. Okay, so you could say, I'm monitoring. Oh no, okay, here would be, this is what would be better. Okay, I need to monitor my monitor on my monitor. Okay, I need to monitor, that means you need to watch over or to pay attention to. Okay, I need to monitor my monitor, the animal, on my monitor. Right? So on your computer screen. So let's say you're on vacation and you have a pet monitor at home and you have a camera to keep track of your monitor, your pet, when you're on vacation, right? So a lot of people have this. They have their pet cam. It's called like their, you know, the camera you have in your house that you can kind of like, you can monitor your pets. You know, if you have a dog or a cat, you want to see what they're doing, and you can even talk to your dog or cat through the voice control. So you could be off on vacation in Mexico and your dog is, you know, here in Alberta, and you could be talking to your dog. You know, if your dog can stay alive by itself. Most people probably wouldn't do that, but you could do that, right? You could monitor your pet from your vacation. Guys, look at this nice white snow here, and then suddenly the snow melts, and then losing my throat, guys, I'm losing my voice. So look at those ducks, and it's cool how it just melts. Suddenly the ice kind of just melts, and the ducks are all sitting right around here. That's kind of cool. So back to my sentence. I need to monitor my monitor the lizard, on my monitor, TV, on my computer screen. All right. So you could take your computer screen down to Mexico with you on vacation, and then you could set it up in your hotel room, and you could monitor your monitor on your monitor from Mexico. That would be awesome, guys. That would be great. So there's a nice sentence for you. I need to monitor my monitor on my monitor. Kind of a crazy... English is crazy, isn't it? English is a crazy language, guys. Okay, so that's the second meaning. The first one was to watch. Second one is to monitor. And the third one is to keep tabs on something or someone. Okay, keep tabs on means to monitor, to watch. Okay, so here's a sample sentence for you. I hate it when parents don't keep tabs on their kids in the store. So have you ever been shopping and there's kids running around the store screaming and trying to, it's, whatever they're doing, they're just annoying. Have you ever been in that situation? I've been in that situation before, and I always think, why aren't those parents keeping tabs on their children? Okay, that means to carefully watch your children, all right? To keep keep control of them, to monitor them, to see what they're doing, right? So don't you hate it when parents don't keep tabs on their children? I hate it, right? So anytime you're watching something or someone, you're keeping tabs on them. You're paying attention to that, right? For example, you could say, I'm keeping tabs on my weight these days. Okay, if you're getting a bit fat like me, then you need to keep tabs on your weight. Or you could say, the doctor told me to watch my weight, so I'm keeping tabs on my eating. Okay, the doctor told me to watch my weight, so I'm keeping tabs on my eating. Because the reason people get fat is because they eat too much cake, right? They eat too much pie, like me. Guys, I don't know. I'm trying to lose weight, but I'm not really trying. I'm saying that I'm trying, but I'm not really trying very hard. So that's a problem. So the doctor would probably tell me, Mark, you need to watch your weight. Keep tabs on your eating. And I would say, all right, doctor, I'll watch my eating in the mirror. I'll watch myself eating the pie. That's funny. So guys, those are 3 ways that you can say another way to say pay attention to. Okay, to watch, to monitor, okay, and to keep tabs on. Okay, remember, the word on has to be there, to keep tabs on something or on someone. I'm keeping tabs on him. If you don't trust someone, let's say you don't trust your girlfriend or your boyfriend. I'm keeping tabs on her. I'm keeping tabs on him. Maybe you're checking their phone. Who are they talking to? Give me your phone. Let me see your phone. All right, who have you been talking to? All right, then you're keeping tabs on them, right? Because in this situation, it would mean you don't really trust them, right? So you could say, I need to keep tabs on my boyfriend. I need to keep tabs on him. Okay, so that's kind of it's a common, you know, these are all really common words that basically mean the same thing. Okay, to watch, to monitor, and to keep tabs on. We could use them all in one, can we use them all in one sentence? The doctor told me to watch my weight, so I'm keeping tabs on my eating by monitoring my calories. Yeah, there you go. There's a sentence, okay? The doctor told me to watch my weight, so I'm keeping tabs on my eating by monitoring my calories. By monitoring my calorie intake, right? So, you know, there you have it. Those 3 words in the same sentence, right? So guys, there you have it from here in Alberta, Canada. Wish you all the best from my heart to your heart. And I just like hanging out with you guys, you know, just hanging out with these ducks here. It's kind of fun. I like coming out here every day, making a video and going for a little walk and visiting the ducks and the geese. It's a beautiful winter day, beautiful sun is out here, and yeah. Well guys, that's it for me. And as always, I hope you're doing great. Hope you're staying healthy, happy, and safe. And as always, I love you so much, and I will see you over in the next episode of Mad English TV. Take care.